Minnesota is able to vote on the 21st Amendment, whether or not we will allow alcohol again. So in 1933. So Minnesota as a whole votes wet. We approve the 21st Amendment. But Clay County voters actually voted dry in that election. Clay County and 27 other counties voted dry in Minnesota. So when the 21st Amendment was actually ratified by the whole United States at the end of 1933, in December 1933, and national prohibition is over, Minnesota becomes a wet state, but rather than having another election right away, the Minnesota state legislature just said, any county that voted dry in that last election is a dry county. So beer is still legal. We still got 30 bars in Moorhead. 30 soda shops that can sell beer, restaurants that can sell beer, things like that. But liquor is still illegal. And this starts, this period, 1933 to 1937, is what we found a lot of quotes from people in Moorhead and St. Paul back talking about this situation in Clay County as being farcical. So we call this era the farce, where liquor is being sold openly in all these 3-2 bars. Nationally, liquor is legal, and Clay County is surrounded by other counties where liquor is legal. So the people in all the bars in Moorhead and Barnesville, they're just selling liquor too, and they have signs out on the menu ask about our 15-cent liquors, our 15-cent whiskeys. So the way that prohibition actually gets totally repealed in Clay County is kind of an interesting story. Our county attorney, his name's James Garrity, and he is against prohibition. He is a bootlegger's lawyer. He is a wet. He's always been a wet, but he is against prohibition. But he's in the awkward position of being the guy that's in charge of prosecuting liquor violators, which is everybody. The mayor of Moorhead in 1936 says nobody can make a living selling hamburger sandwiches in Moorhead unless there's cheap alcohol or moonshine hidden behind the sandwich. So Garrity does a rather unconventional way of ending prohibition. He enforces it, and he enforces unpopular laws. He would do big, massive busts proving that everyone is ignoring prohibition laws, and when he lost the cases, he said it proves that prohibition's unenforceable, and it was. Finally in 1936, he circulates a petition asking for a new vote on whether or not Clay County would be wet or dry. As soon as the day after the petition gets enough signatures on it, he busts 18 blind pigs in Moorhead for selling liquor. And the big bust did two things. Number one, it told all the voters on the front page of the newspapers that nobody's paying attention to prohibition anyway. These laws are being broken anyway. And the number two thing is that he bragged that the fines collected more than paid for the upcoming special election. And we voted in early 1937, and we voted wet.